Kapow! Thank you, Frank. Sinatra, of course, here on the Gary Owens Show and the music of your life. How little we know. Einstein probably knew as much as anyone, I suppose. Remember, knowledge is power. Sir Francis Bacon said it, and then Albert Einstein quoted him. Knowledge is power. Lyle F. Talcum, the famous philosopher, said knowledge is powder. But no one paid any attention. He was coming through an airport with talcum powder on his nose at the time. Also, the fact that Einstein was so smart, there is a rumor going around Hollywood right now that Einstein was murdered by the mob because he knew too much. I've got a nice letter today. By the way, this is from C.W. Chick Mitchell. And Chick says, Dear Gary and the rest of the crew, thank you for some really great music. We listen to WMYL every day at work, in the car, and at home. My favorite singer is Frank Sinatra, the chairman of the board. Well, we played that for you right now. Chick, I hope you enjoyed it. WMYL is at 95.5 on the dial. That's the place to be. Also, he loves Summer Wind in New York, New York, and My Way by the chairman. Old Blue Eyes is back, of course. Well, you're listening to the G.O. Show, and we're having some fun here today. Producer John Fells is with me. John was out at the beach earlier today, by the way, and took a little seashell, put it up to his ear. And it was kind of cute. He was bitten on the ear by a live sand crab, actually chewing on his eardrum right now, Mike Tyson style. We have wonderful music coming your way. Herb Jeffries is in his 80s. Listen to this. In his 80s, he sounds just as great today as he ever did. Mr. Herb Jeffries and Flamingo on the music of your life and the Gary Owens Show. Going places and losing things, by the way. We have two beautiful flamingos on our front lawn here at the lavish Music of Your Life building, right, John? And if you listen closely, the flamingos sing Herb Jeffries. It's only fair, only fair as we lock our bionic arms together, reconditioned arms, and shuffle off into the sunset, not too many hours from right now. We're having a great time today. And by the way, if you'd like to drop us a note with your 3 favorite tunes, we'd love to hear from you. And just write down your 3 favorites of all time. Remember the other day when we played Ramblin' Rose by Nat King Cole? Well, we got a picture of this lovely lady called Rose, and she says she is rambling whenever she listens to our show. She's not very talkative. She gets it from her family. Her grandmother was just like a clam, and she knows that because she showed us her picture. Well, we remember that. She did look like a clam. And very nice, however, a very demonstrative one. Well, let's go over to the instrumental department at the Music of Your Life. Peter Gunn's theme. Craig Stevens starring as Peter Gunn. There's Lieutenant Gerbler. That's Herschel Bernardi. That wasn't his name, but it's as close as I can come, with my memory being what it is right here. Henry Mancini wrote it. The theme from Peter Gunn. What an exciting TV show. From the music of your life, indeed, on the Gary Owens Show. Wow, what a sound. We just had a phone call from Art Volo in Detroit, and he said Lieutenant Jacoby was the answer. That's who I was trying to think of, Herschel Bernardi's name. Lieutenant Jacoby also arrested Art on several occasions for armed mopery with intent to gawk. One of the big crimes in Detroit. May I have the pleasure of the next quadrille, Lady Astor? Certainly, my dear. Just wait in the car over there, because we're going to play another great one, a classic coming up for you here at the Music of Your Life station. What a great, great time. Some years ago, of course, you love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Remember that movie? It was a great one. Roald Dahl was the man who wrote it, and, of course, Leslie Bricusse and Anthony Dooley did the music to it. Sammy Davis Jr. is standing by right now to do one of the great tunes from there, and it is a great one, and you're going to enjoy it very much. But what I wanted to tell you was that during World War II in California, Roald Dahl came over from England, and he visited the Walt Disney Studios for several months. They worked on a film called Gremlins, which was a British propaganda film during World War II. And he met and talked with Walt Disney and just idolized Walt Disney and got the idea that Walt Disney indeed would be Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka was patterned after Walt Disney in the Broadway production and, of course, the film musical, and some great music from there. So Sammy Davis Jr. is right near the microphone right now as we listen and listen in retrospect, which is near Ellen.